how do you take that into account when you're sifting through products and stuff? Well, for one thing, there's no like recognizable brand. So if there's no recognizable brand, there's probably going to be no recognizable support. You know, the listing can say whatever the warranty thing is, but how do you actually get a hold of somebody and get, you know, a part? Or what if it's damaged in shipping? Or I don't know. What if, you know, a heater stops working or something? How are you supposed
Yeah.
to have a connection? Some companies even say, hey, you know, if people from your Facebook group have issues, you know, have them message, you know, so and so from our customer service team. I like that a lot because then I have a sense of security that going forward, you know, I don't know, if I drop that thing off the forklift, can we, you know, can we get a new glass door?
It's more of like a buyers beware, like emphasizing the importance of reputable brands, because I don't think there's as much of it and I'm sure there are large saunas that are very expensive that are no name brands.
Hmm.
But I see a ton of it in the lower end saunas, like sub $2,000. There's just a million different brands, and you don't know if one, you don't know if it's the model that you were really thinking it was, and two, you have no idea if you can get a hold of those people after it's done.
Brand recognition kind of matters when it comes to serviceability and long-term reliability. So a lot of times we're not thinking about that in the beginning, but once you start having issues, you're kind of like, you know, if you've been through it before, then it becomes more prevalent in your mind and you look for it when you buy stuff. But for the largely, I don't think most people have bought a bunch of saunas. So it's not really something that you would be experienced doing. So I don't expect people to know the ins and outs of what to look for. But you know, you can see it in the reviews when people talk about, hey, this was my experience. It's kind of like, well, we should have a little checklist, you know, when you go to look at one of these things. It's kind of like buying a car. You should have this, this, this,
Mm-hmm.
and this so that you know you can be taken care of. A lot of that comes from reputable brands, long-standing reputation, somebody that's going to be around and be in business. This thing from Amazon that you're asking about, I mean, they could literally just
Mm-hmm.
wipe it off the face of the earth tomorrow and disappear, and there would be no trace that it ever existed. Yet you
Mm-hmm.
spent $1,000 for this thing and are stuck with it.